You know the vibes. We're back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to OSN's terrible top 50 list.
The worst top 50 list of all.
To clarify, we already saw OSN's video, but we're going to be reacting to exposing his list by B. I think his name is like BSOLZ or something like that. I think I've seen one of his videos. BSOLZ. By the way, his list is very terrible. We were thinking about reacting to it, but
nah. Yo, bro, top 50 list coming soon. I'm gonna drop my own specific top 50 list.
So be sure to tune into that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the IGD.NDIE_pride. Video's probably coming out tomorrow, so Wednesday. Got a new series coming out. 2K.
Oh yeah.
Anything else? Oh, Mixtape. Coming soon.
Yeah.
On all platforms.
Yeah, it's probably a couple days away.
Yeah.
About a week or so. Yeah. Anyway.
Let's get into it.
Alright, at 40 I have Chris Paul.
Oh my. Listen, it wasn't on my plans to upload back-to-back days this week, but here we are, because OSN just released his top 50 players in the NBA list, and it is really bad. It is really bad. Now, making top 50 lists is a very hard thing to do. I have done multiple myself. I have uploaded them on this channel myself, and I know the backlash that comes with putting out your opinions on 50 players and ranking them. I get that. So I commend OSN for even having the kahunas to make a video like this, because whatever order he was going to put them in, there was going to be some criticism.
People
Now, like I just said, there is no perfect top 50 list, simply for the fact that these are subjective and based on your own opinion. And I'm not here trying to say that any list that isn't mine is horrible. No, that is not my aim with this video. But what makes OSN's list horrible is the lack of consistency with the logic that he uses throughout his videos. You can have your own criteria, whether it's a flawed criteria or not. Again, that is up to you. It is your list.
Start something?
But to me, what makes a list a bad list is if you have a criteria and you just throw your own criteria out the water so many times, and you just pick and choose who you want over another solely because of your personal bias. And at that point, you might as well just make these players on the NBA list rather than claiming that these are the best players in the NBA in this order. So today, we're going to talk about the inconsistencies that come with OSN's top 50 list and explain why it's horrible. It's really bad.
You didn't have Drew Holiday up there.
Let me just preface this video by saying I really don't care. Like, I'm not going to lose sleep over OSN's list. I'm not tripping over another man's opinion. I am simply here to talk about basketball and have debate. That is really all I'm here for. Also, a quick plug to my Instagram. I've been posting there very consistently the past week or so.
DNA_pride. Make sure you follow that IG.
That is the place where I'm going to put
Twitter,
the quick reactions that I
DNA_pride.
have to certain NBA news, certain
Since we're plugging
games.
stuff.
I'm going to show you guys more behind the scenes of what goes on in my videos. Keep you guys up to date with the latest podcasts, latest videos, and all of that. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram at BSOLZ.
Feel the vibes. Mixtape. Feel the vibes. You never say the name.
Literally.
Just notice that. You never say the name. Artist DX3 and A.
Well, with that being said, man, let's start.
Yeah.
Let's just get into it.
So at number 48 I had Kyle Lowry. A lot of these, actually all of these lists that I looked at that I just named, they all had Kyle Lowry a lot higher. I don't know. He's not. I don't know. Like, I think 48 is a good place for him. Underneath him, I have Marcus Smart and
I just don't understand how
whatever Sabonis. I can't remember his first name. A lot of these lists had Drew Holiday in like the top 30. Drew Holiday didn't make my list. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He didn't make my list.
Kyle Lowry did. That's
Number one, I get the fact that he's ranking 50 players, but he does split the video into two parts, and the lack of explanation that he gave as to why certain players were ranked the way they were was just kind of crazy to me. But to start off, my first question and really my first critique is, why is Kyle Lowry this low? Because I literally don't know. He didn't really give a reason, and he kind of just said it like it's supposed to be like a known fact. But secondly, I don't get why Drew Holiday is not on this list, or at the very least above Marcus Smart. Now, I'm a big Marcus Smart fan myself, but I'm not sure exactly what Marcus Smart does at all that would make anyone conclude that he is better than Drew Holiday. Yes, you can say Marcus Smart is a better defender. You can say Marcus Smart is a better passer. But those are
Drew Holiday is a defender too.
I don't know if I would say that.
Scoring. Also, Sabonis at 50 is criminal. Especially to say he's not better than guys like Marcus Smart and Karis LeVert, like, that's insane.
Yeah,
that is
he's
insane.
over.
I got De'Aaron Fox as a notch better than D'Angelo Russell. It's close. Russell's a better shooter. I think all around, De'Aaron Fox is just a notch better than him.
Now here lies the first example of the inconsistencies when it comes to OSN's list. Mind you that he put De'Aaron Fox over D'Angelo Russell because he's a better all-around player. Now again, that allows me to bring back the question of why Kyle Lowry is so low. Because yes, you can argue that D'Angelo Russell is a better shooter than Kyle Lowry, but the gap in this
You're
case
not
is
about to sit here and tell me Kyle
When we
Lowry.
talk about
You're
the
not about to
all-around
do
game,
it.
I genuinely don't see how you can't give Kyle Lowry the same treatment that you just gave De'Aaron Fox. And we're not even talking about playoff performances, which is a factor that he does take into account in this list.
But
I'll save that for later.
All right, at 40, I have Chris Paul. I know a lot of people actually, again, all of these lists I looked at,
Chris
all
Paul
of them had
at
Chris
40.
Paul higher. I can't put Chris Paul higher than any of these people I'm about to name. I have Zach LaVine above Chris Paul on this list, ladies and gentlemen. At 39, I have Brandon Ingram, who last year I think he was even in the top 50. So he's gotten a lot better. At 38, I got Nikola Vucevic. At 36, I got DeMar DeRozan.
It was at this point where I genuinely was thinking that this might be a troll list, but I wholeheartedly believe that he actually just thinks this. Again, he barely gives
Chris
a
Paul
reason
better
to
than
foul.
DeMar DeRozan?
But I just don't know.
Bro,
I think he's a better. He can like lead
Nikola
his team
Vucevic
better
are
because he did go
than
to the
Chris
Thunder. And like,
Especially given how the game is right now
man,
and what it
see, that's where it
depends
get
on. But
tricky.
again, just keep watching because the reason why Chris Paul being this low makes no sense even for OSN's own criteria is really what he says at the top half of the list. So just bear with me.
And then right above him, I have Blake Griffin. I feel like if it was
Really
on a
has
good
passed.
team, Blake Griffin would probably even be higher than 34, but because his team is so ass, he's going to stay right there. But Blake Griffin, to me, still has a whole lot of talent.
Blake
I
Griffin
don't know
not
why
loud
Blake
with
Griffin is
nobody,
this
though.
way. Because Blake Griffin has not been good for damn near 2 years, and he has not given me any reason why he would be better than any of the players he's listed so far. Now, he said he'd be higher if he was on a better team, and that is just unfortunate that he's on a bad
think he'd
team.
be
But
where
it's
he's
not like
at if
he's
he was on a
Devin
better
Booker who's
team.
been
I
putting
think
up
so, too.
crazy numbers on a bad team. Again, it has been 2 seasons since the season where he averaged 25 points a game. He has suffered some major injuries since then, and has been playing horrendously in the 23 games he has played since that season.
At 29, I have Bam Adebayo. A lot of these lists that I was looking at had Bam a lot higher. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know if I want to do that. I'm going to leave it because, again, like I was saying, a lot of these lists have Bam really high. I'm going to leave him above Blake
He's
for
crazy,
now.
Like, not even trying
Had
to
a
be loud.
better
Bam is
year than
really
all these
crazy.
niggas I just named.
think
Just
he's
keep in
underrated,
mind
but-
that he placed Bam here because of the season he just had, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
And then at 26, I have Zion Williamson, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I'm
I
going
think
to
Zion is better than.
let's move Zion Williamson to 28.
Zion's not better
Let's
than
put
Bam.
Gobert at 27, and let's
I'm
put
almost
Porzingis
there.
at 26.
Keep in mind that he has Zion and John Morant damn near in the top 30 just after the rookie season.
Just after, like, bro.
And now we get into the top 25, which was the second video he did.
Number 25, I got Jaylen Brown. Number 24, I got Ben Simmons. I'm giving Ben Simmons.
Bro,
the
neither one of those
slight-
guys are top 25, bro. I don't
He
care.
might be Ben Simmons just a little bit.
He's honestly
Top 25, bro.
damn near a better rebounder. But he can't shoot it all. So Ben Simmons, you get number 24. 23, we have CJ McCollum. Sniper. Great shooter.
Bro, you taking
Great
that
all-around
Ben
player and a
Simmons.
half. Solid. Been solid. Every year, staying solid.
Didn't you just put Ben Simmons above Jalen Brown
No, probably not.
because Ben Simmons is a far better passer and a better rebounder than
I'm taking
Jalen
Zach
Brown?
LaVine.
So
Okay,
OSN,
yeah, I'm
please
taking Zach
explain
LaVine.
why that logic doesn't apply for CJ McCollum. I'll also put up the numbers these two put up last season, and they are very similar. And keep in mind that Jalen Brown is also a better defender as well.
Bro, I might
Number
like.
4, I have James Harden.
That video not coming out right away.
Let me explain. James Harden is better than Stephen Curry. We can sit here and
Bro,
make
that's
a
the
list
most
of everything.
outlandish statement I've ever heard regarding the
Every
game of
single thing
basketball.
that Curry's good at. And James Harden list, it's going to be a longer list. Like, I don't
It's
know what you
not,
want.
bro,
Curry's
like-
a better shooter.
Bro, he really said that, bro.
What else?
He said, "What
You know what I'm
else?"
saying? Like, I don't. James Harden is a little bit better.
So the reason why he has James Harden over Stephen Curry is because of the good old argument of what does Curry do better than X player aside from shooting. But then he turns around and puts Kawhi Leonard over Curry. which I'm not even saying is a bad take.
Bro, there's not 7
Again,
people
off
better
of
than
his
Steph
logic,
Curry.
Aside from defense, what does Kawhi do better than Curry? The answer is nothing, right? Like, nothing. If it's just that simple. Matter of fact, what does Anthony Davis do better than Curry aside from defense? Curry is definitely more skilled, and that is why you put Harden over Giannis, right? Let's take it a step further, and what does Anthony Davis do better than Harden aside from defense? If we are just assessing these players at the surface level,
that's a really good point.
We're comparing James Harden and Stephen Curry. The answer is nothing.
And number 10, I got Kyrie Irving. I know y'all. I don't
think Kyrie's in the top 10
right now. I get it. He's having an amazing.
Bro, because he talks about
right. He's white. I get it. Let's calm down. He hasn't consistently proven that he's better than any of the people that I've named so far. He hasn't.
Maybe not this year.
He hasn't proved that
because
he's
of the
consistently
percentages.
better than Jimmy Butler.
It's tricky.
I haven't seen that. Show me that footage. Where's that
He could
footage?
lead the team better.
I ain't seen it. He ain't shown that he's consistently better than Jokic.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
I mean, it's
Curry,
like mentally. Bro,
let's be realistic.
Like,
we gotta be realistic. Luka's not better than Russell Westbrook. Like, he's not better than Russell Westbrook. He's not. He hasn't proven that he's consistently.
Bro, man, people gonna swear up and down on hating. What does Russ do so great? Like, you're not gonna give him the ball in crunch time. His triple doubles don't mean nothing. Like,
it's crazy. He does that once, and now
he's not a winner. He can't shoot. He can't shoot free throws.
And this right here is the argument that OSN made that illegitimizes everything he said so far. This idea that people are overhyping Luka after 1 year, and the fact that people are jumping the gun too much on him after 1 year. Do I agree to a certain extent? Yes. But this idea in the NBA community, that you have to wait out certain players because they haven't played long enough, is one of the most ignorant and outdated ideas out there. Because
really
let me just ask you a question. After the 2005-2006 season, when LeBron James averaged 31 points, 7 assists and 7 rebounds a game in his third year in the league, how much did you really need to wait to make the claim that he's in the same class as guys like Kevin Garnett and Steve Nash, and he's better than guys like Steven Jackson and Mike Bibby? How much more did we really need to see from Michael Jordan after his rookie year when he averaged 28 a game to say that he's a top 15, top 10 player in the league? I do want to make a clarification that what I'm talking about is for players that perform very well in their first couple years in the league. If a player hasn't played amazing in the first 2 years in the league, okay, give them a little bit more time. I'm specifically talking about the players who are really good out the gate and how long it actually takes for us to properly rank those players. In OSN's own list so far, he has put John Morant and Zion Williamson over players who, like OSN said, have already shown more consistency. OSN, how can you put Zion over Kemba Walker after just 1 year? OSN, how can you put John Morant over Chris Paul after 1 year? If this is the case, then Kyle Lowry should be over so many other players he's listed at the bottom of his top 50 In his own list, he placed Bam Adebayo where he placed him because of the season he just had. So this isn't based off of the last 2 to 3 years because you place Bam where he is because of the season he just had. Because before last season, what has Bam really proved? I would argue he has proved less than Luka. And then a couple moments later into the video, OSN, you put Luka over Dame.
Yeah,
the argument is consistency and how Luka hasn't proven himself yet. I just want to know what is the factor that makes you say that Luka is better than Dame, but not Russell Westbrook. I don't get that. And then a couple more moments later, he puts Jamal Murray over Paul George. So OSN, it's a stretch to put Luka over Russell Westbrook after a season where he played better in the regular season and had a better postseason. But you didn't even take the time to acknowledge the fact that Jamal Murray is better than Paul George. Let's just keep it a buck. A big reason why you even put Jamal Murray this high was because of the playoff run he had last year, and that's about it. He hasn't proven to be better than Paul George consistently. Because that's why you said Jimmy Butler is better than Luka, right? The only other thing he really talks about for the rest of the video is how he put Devin Booker over guys like Jason Tatum and a lot of these other players because he cooked them one-on-one, which I don't really know what he's talking about one-on-one. But overall, again, I just want to emphasize that this is OSN's list. It is his own opinion, and I respect the fact that he even took the time to put this out there with the platform that he has, knowing the fact that he was going to get crucified for his own opinion. So I respect that. And I'm just here to talk about basketball, to debate his reasonings, and explain to y'all why I think that this, to me, is a horrible top 50 list. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But with that being said,
that was a good video.
That was solid. That was solid. Hopefully he reacted to mine. I'm gonna send it to him. Tell me what you think. That's wild.
But yeah, top 50 list coming soon from this guy.
I got you. It's gonna take a couple days because I'm gonna really put
some thought into it.
Put some time into it. I'll have some stats.
Are you editing it?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I have some stats and stuff for you. It's gonna be whatever, yeah. This man, well, not him, but OSN don't know. He's a troll, and like I shouldn't have took it serious because he's a troll, but I took it serious.
But yeah, and Klay Thompson was on the list, but I kind of excuse it because like he's injured, so it's kind of like.
But like, bro, if you're looking at injuries, bro,
it's other. KD's on the list, but like he's hooping now.
It's other injured people on the list that like Blake, bro. If you're taking injuries, but we can do this all day.
Oladipo.
We can do this all.
Yeah, Oladipo was hooping yesterday.
I guess, bro, but like, he's not no wild player. You're not gonna be like, wow. Okay, whatever. It's DNA. Actually, before all that, make sure you do what you do.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the IG. Feel the vibes. It's out. It's not out. It's coming out though.
Read the description. Anything gonna be in the description. Got me mad over here, man.
But yeah, follow the IG. Did I end it? Did I say that already? Oh well. Do it twice.
No, don't do it twice. If you hit follow, do it 3 times.
But yeah, stay there.
More videos on the way. My goodness.